is a new thought. Okay, because I've been here before, you know, to this town, and I've been here before to this park, but I haven't yet been here. Why am I only now seeing this? I'll tell you why. My consciousness wasn't high enough a week ago, but now it is. Right? I'm like, I'm going to be a sovereign being, and I'm going to soak up this energy, and I'm going to be all alone here on a beautiful May day after the snow. Where is everybody? I'm not here to judge them or me. I'm here to say that this is like an undiscovered gem, but it has been discovered. It has been discovered, but yet it hasn't really been discovered. You know what I mean? You just got to be on the know. You got to already have done the research and the scouting. That's what I am, folks. I'm a scout. And that's why I'm valuable. That's why I'm a stud to the Portland Mercury reporters. Because I was once... I survived a very cold night last night. I had no heat. The windows were open. It was 23 degrees. This was last night. The battery died on the vehicle around 7 because I forgot to refrain from using the lights and the music. In the time that I've been car camping, it seems that some things have been stolen. A light, a stove, some sort of like a visor or protector from the sun. These things happened in Texas. Then there's other things that I can't find that I think that I lost. I think it's a combination of things being stolen and me losing things. Regardless, I'm now, I believe I'm 6 days into being here. I'm not sure the exact second that I left. What I can say is I'm about a week out of Texas, and in time my memory should improve, but I still have memory loss. Okay, so I'm here with the old growth trees, grateful that I was able to return the battery charger for $80 because I'm short on money, real short on money, and I'm gonna have to get my food stamp thing set up quickly. And I don't know if I'll be able to get in line for housing, but I'll try, and I'll keep moving around until I can get housing as a poor person, because it's here, and I think that I've worked hard, and if it's available, then it's a resource I'll use, but it's not down there in Texas. They only give Section 8 to certain people. I'm not black, and I'm not being racist either. What I'm saying is I went through some shit last night, and I'm growing spiritually. Okay, all I really lost was one of my vape pens, or one of my vapes. I'm losing that. I lost my flash drives. So I'm trying to get motivated to moving my life forward here in this place, even if things aren't going as fast as I would like them to, as far as like services and people. As I unwind more and get calmer, I think that has to happen first before I even go into any of these buildings. So that's why I'm giving it a couple of days. I'm giving it a couple of days before I go into any of the buildings. And today's going to be sunshine, and it's going to be warm from here on out, and I'll be able to sleep a full night, essentially, in the back of that vehicle, right? So I take the stuff out, and I sleep, and the cat is in there, but it's going to be warm from here on out, much warmer. And there are people here who only sleep outside, and once you meet them, you don't know that it's possible. The internet and city people can make things like a scary world out there where, you know, if you don't have a certain amount of something, you're just going to die. These people are surviving. And so if that is the reality, then I should be able to do some serious healing and moving forward with my life over now. I am cooking right now breakfast. And then basically they just hear yelling and they don't understand why someone's yelling. And they think the person yelling did something wrong. Okay, I was throwing some garbage away downtown, and someone's like, that's a great way to not pay the garbage bill, and just attacked me for no reason, just attacked me. And then someone else came over, just attacked me for the second time in one day, and I told him, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And he walked over that way. And they're over there staring at me. The only person who doesn't look like them, and I won't even film them. Man, this is sad, man. And over in that bathroom there, they do drugs. In that bathroom. I'm a person who chases the drug addicts away, and they're concerned about me. That's what's crazy about it. And then I met a homeless guy or a lady today who told me something I won't repeat about something happening here in this town. That's not okay what she said. And then she told a story about another guy who beat a guy up in the tent the other day. So these people How's it going? I think that lady is over there gonna... How's it going? Hey, God bless you. God bless you. My ancestry. I'm hurting, man, because my mom's white. My father was born over there. I've got nothing, man, but I watch Sufi realities, Nurajan Miramati, and I'm Shaitan and all that waswas. Right here, these people, be careful. Be very careful here. They're not nice to me. Be very careful here in this town. They are not nice. Welcome to the real world. Folks, we just found the portal to a whole new world. A whole new world without slavery. Attention, please leave the shades down at all times. Thank you. So folks, what have you learned here about reading the codes of the Matrix? Solar flares, wars, crime statistics, but also the Agent Smith reality of people becoming possessed and hijacked also during these times. We are walking encyclopedias with more knowledge within us for various mysterious reasons than you will ever understand, more than likely, until you live out multiple lifetimes seeking the gnosis, seeking the truth. I forgot whatever else I was going to say, but it was very, very deep regarding the different ways in which we wake up to the Matrix and we see the codes around us. We'll be back with more. Here is a new thought. Okay, because I've been here before, to this town, and I've been here before to this park, but I haven't yet been here. Why am I only now seeing this? I'll tell you why. My consciousness wasn't high enough a week ago, but now it is. Right? I'm going to be a sovereign being, and I'm going to soak up this energy, and I'm going to be all alone here on a beautiful May day after the snow. Where is everybody? I'm not here to judge them or me. I'm here to say that this is like an undiscovered gem, but it has been discovered. It has been discovered, but yet it hasn't really been discovered. You know what I mean? You just got to be on the know. You got to already have done the research and the scouting. That's what I am, folks. I'm a scout. And that's why I'm valuable. That's why I'm a stud to the Portland Mercury reporters. Because I was once... Well, today, I'm going to be frugal with my spending and I'm going to eat for free today. And I'm going to wait until that time, noon or whatever, to actually get some coffee. So I'm going to be humble, and I'm going to accept the resources that are there, and then at some point I'm going to start showering somewhere. But before that happens, I'll get some baby wipes and take them with me off the grid on BLM land. Very important that that's an interesting spot. Standing on a bridge is healthy for your mental health and your spiritual health. Okay, when you're dealing with clearing yourself of the city energy. Yeah, there's a lot that people can learn from me along those lines, but you have to be living it. And it's hard to be fully living it when your environment is toxicity. My energy flows with this. My skin tone flows with this. My confidence flows with this. My ability to work with other white people and people like me flows with this. Texas was a descent into the dark side. Doesn't mean there isn't some good things, but no. Maybe for others, what's good for them is bad for me. This is beautiful water, and it's not Durango. It has the condominium, big spender thing, but the nature triumphs. The spiritual vibrations triumph whatever they would want to build and create. Some sort of a sawmill, a mill of some type. But it just keeps continuing. So we'll conclude this in a minute. And so today's going to be a day of less internet. Okay? More sun, light, less internet. Like why go and check the internet? Why go and upload more videos? I'll upload this. Stay away from Substack for a day or two. Make those haughty Portland journalists that haven't seen you in years, wet themselves. Thinking about Portland Mountain Man at 5'6". Mini Bolo Young. Taking it to the streets. This is just rocking. This is a spot for riding. This is all, pack it in, pack it out. A tent, come here, make a baby. Anyways, over and out. First Presbyterian Church, and so we're trying it out, but it's not really suited for the possible rain that's coming. I probably may have to get my stuff, throw it back in the vehicle, but this is my attempt to sleep on the ground tonight. I don't think that I slept on the ground even when I went to Costilla County. There's my cat. Sukanura. Hey, come here. We're live. And the cat is watching the neighbors. They're kind of like fighting potential tweakers, party animals, a tribe. And it's me, by myself. The cat is keeping watch. Cat's concerned, but cat's going to hang around me. Yes, the cat is really outside the box now and has this whole area to play. We are listening to the radio. We've got a battery bank here that's powering up the cell phone, and my solar panels power this, but right now this is being charged. When I go to the library, I plug it in. All right. Hopefully there won't be a problem. I'm parked right there as an energetic barrier between us. And then here we have cars that come and go. This is what it's like living here. And then we have people, here's a person coming here. So we have two cars that are coming. You see, so it's not completely nowhere. They're coming, they're going. Here's some regular bikers, and there's tweakers too. Just different types. Different types. We're at 98% battery, so we're looking good. What's important is to keep something like this topped off day in and day out. So it looks like he's going to park there. All right. Looks like they're going to be parking there, or they were thinking about parking there, or maybe I put off a field of don't park here, don't come here, as I'm talking on the cell phone. As they test out different spots, and I've tested out different spots up there, and I was up there without power. And see this guy here, and somebody was revving their vehicle, so that was interesting. They paused and they revved their vehicle. So people are going to test it out, feel it out. But check this out. I'll show this to you real quick before we close. Check it out. So I also show and project that I got weights, focus pads, MMA stuff, guy stuff, right? And then a mysterious, container from Tractor Supply. Something to kind of like wear off the human bears. And this is for punching and striking. And you know what? It's time to start exercising. Stage that I use a lot, crystals, keys. Now there's a headlamp I pulled out, the glasses, mace, electrolytes, flashlight, chapstick, water containers, lighter, Palo Santo, vape pens, cap for a water container, brush, electric razor, and then winter stuff down here, or cold stuff for the face, gloves. And then I picked up those, and I'm wearing clogs. The Adidas have already broken down. I got a fanny pack there that I'm gonna load up, and we have this right here. This is the DVD player. I'm missing 2 flash drives that had many, many podcasts on them from over the years. Maybe I was meant to lose it and move on. But it was really good content. Some of it included her. So I guess it's time to move on from that and just create a new. But I just want to document that I'm trying to create a little Zen space here as I reset my life in the shade. That was going to be written Lost Kitty, but now it'll be a website. There's the kitty here. And I don't have a cat carrier anymore. So the vehicle is one, because there are dogs here and here. All right, it's important the kitty just hang out for a while. Looks good there. It's comfortable here.